Chapter 5. The Tablet as the Golden Ratio. The Golden Ratio is also known as the arithmetic of creation. Scholars have hypothesized that the leaders in Mesopotamia knew of the Golden Ratio because of this image. The Tablet of Shamash is next the earliest known attempt at an explanation of the law as the arithmetic of creation. The law that is being referred to is the first principle to which all things are bound. By placing the Golden Ratio over the image of Shamash, it becomes clear that this is no coincidence. However, they have yet to find a reference to the actual mathematics of the Golden Ratio in the writings of that time. What if the answer has been hiding in plain sight for all to see? The Golden Ratio is a number, 1.618. The sequence that creates it is called the Fibonacci numbers. They are 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, etc. to infinity. There are 3 pairs of literal Golden Ratio spirals hidden in clear view. Do you see them? They are located here, here, and here. Why they are in each of these locations will be explained in an upcoming chapter. After the number 13 has been reached, every number in the sequence divided by the previous number, when averaged out, equals 1.618. Any number divided by the next number in the sequence, when averaged out, equals 0.618. The number 1.618, also known as phi, is essentially a pillar or rod running through the center of the mathematical reality of all things. To understand the principle of how the sequence is created, one simply has to follow the creation of the first 13 numbers of the sequence, as the Tablet of Shamash clearly teaches one to do. Beneath Shamash are 2 figures. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. This now adds Shamash to the equation. Three plus 2 equals 5. If you look closely above Shamash holding up the idol, there are 2 sets of hands. 2 silent helpers. Five plus 3 equals 8. The 3 guests at the ceremony. Eight plus 5 equals 13. The entire scene is happening on a floor made up of waves with 4 star symbols strategically placed. The placement of the stars creates 5 gaps at the base of the waves. At this, the point of reproductive maturity, the wave is firmly established. It starts growing beyond its contained originating group. As the foundation that is holding everything up, it is at this point that phi repeats forever. It would be incomprehensible for the designer of this carving to construct the exact visual representation of the Golden Ratio, also known as the golden sections. Mathematical requirements into this work without some basic knowledge of the existence of the sequence. This is especially true given the fact that they chose the exact number of participants and separated them into the proper order of distinct groups. Each group is confined to their own zone as the formula requires. They are all in their own separate space or compartment. Even the square throne that Shamash sits on, which for obvious aesthetic reasons is not in the proper Golden Ratio location, is the exact size it should be in relation to all the other separated regions of the image. By attempting to teach that the Golden Ratio and Fibonacci sequence are connected, the Tablet of Shamash provides a new way of looking at both. Create a square 1 inch by 1 inch. Create a second. 1 plus 1 equals 2. If you wish to continue expanding out, the next square must logically be 2 inches. If you wish to continue expanding out, the next square must logically be 3 inches. If you wish to continue expanding out, the next square must logically be 5 inches. This process is the basic Fibonacci calculator. We are only using 1 inch by 1 inch to teach how the divine proportion works. Once you know the size of the first square you are building from, this actually works at every degree of scale. It is in this form that we traditionally view the golden ratio. However, in the tablet of Shamash, he is actually interacting with the physical world, which means we should be entering a third dimension. Once this third dimension is added, you see that it becomes a spiral. That 3-dimensional spiral looks like a staircase. It is either going up or down, depending on if you are climbing up or spiraling down. We will explain the relevance of this in the next chapter. The golden ratio proves minor and major proportional harmony in nature. The small part stands in the same proportion to the large part, as the large part stands to the whole. As above, so below. As below, so above. The whole exists because the first principle, or law, sets limits that keep everything contained. The scale of the whole increases in direct proportion to the amount of energy generated to realize and maintain potential differences. Those who discovered the hidden truth behind the golden ratio formula were sworn to secrecy because of the powerful implications this knowledge contains.